Hey beauties, I am here today to share with you a book from my bookshelf, and I have a website, www.yanasbookshelf.com, where I will be building it out and showcasing all the books that are on my bookshelf and sharing them with you. Ones that I've already read and ones that I'm in the process of reading. So the book for today that I just finished is Sista Souljah, A Deeper Love Inside. And this book is actually a part of a 4-part collection of books by Sista Souljah, and this one is known to be the sequel to A Coldest Winter Ever. So if you've read A Coldest Winter Ever, this book is all about the younger sister, Porsche Santiago. This book was written in 2012, and a brief synopsis of the book just says that it's, in the words of Porsche Santiago, Winter's sharp-tongued, quick-witted younger sister. Porsche worships Winter. A natural-born hustler, Porsche is also cut from the same cloth as her father, the infamous Ricky Santiago. Passionate and loyal to the extreme, Porsche refuses to accept her new life in a group home, in group homes, foster care, and even juvenile detention after her wealthy family is torn apart. Porsche, unique, young, and beautiful, cries as much as she fights and uses whatever she has to reclaim her status. Unselfishly, she pushes to get back everything that ever belonged to her loving family. In A Deeper Love Inside, readers will encounter their favorite characters from The Coldest Winter Ever, including Winter and Midnight. Remember Midnight? Sista Souljah's soulful writing will again move your hearts and open your eyes to a shocking reality. I think this was a really good book. I do not think that this book was a sequel to A Coldest Winter Ever. To me, it seemed like a side story to A Coldest Winter Ever. Porsche, and the reason why I say her name is Porsche, some of you may be thinking Portia, is because it kind of emphasized in the book that her name is actually Porsche, like the car. So that's what I came up with, Porsche. And you know, sometimes when you're reading a book, you kind of hear and see the picture in your head, and so you kind of, you know, what you may come up with may not be what the next person comes up with. However, I was really thrown back or blown away, or whatever you want to call it, about how young the characters were in this book. I mean, all the characters in the beginning of the book were 10, 11, 12, 13 years old in a juvenile detention. And they were moving around like they were adults, like grown women. And that really caught me by surprise. And who knows, maybe that's how you guys get down in New York. I don't know. Or back in this time. Because I think this is probably, it doesn't say when the book was set, but I'm guessing the book was probably set around the late 80s, maybe early 90s. I would say the book was set. Only because this was, her father was a really big drug dealer, and if The Coldest Winter Ever was kind of written around the 80s, when that time was really prevalent and popping, then this would probably have been written years after, so maybe in the 90s, I would say. But overall, I think this is a really good book. I think that out of the books that I've read by Sista Souljah, I would not say this was the best book. I think the best book for me was the first book about Midnight, A Love Story, I think it's called. And there's another story about Midnight, and that story, I don't believe I've read that book. I thought that I did, but I don't think that I did. I didn't see it on my shelf, so I don't think I read it. But if you're interested in getting this book, I will leave the link below, and the next book that I will be reading will be posted here, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Deuces.